you are self-employed, you may be obligated to pay estimated quarterly income taxes. If these are not paid properly and on time, then they can be subject to costly penalties, interest, and fines. Today, I'm going to show you exactly who needs to pay estimated quarterly income taxes and how to do it. Today's video is sponsored by Brevo. Brevo is the go-to marketing automation and CRM platform for businesses looking to enhance their marketing strategies and meaningful customer relationships through powerful email marketing, SMS, chat, and customer relationship management tools. If you are a small to medium-sized business owner, an entrepreneur, an e-commerce business owner, or a marketing professional, and you want to drive growth and simplify your marketing strategies and grow your business effectively, then you need Brevo. Streamline your email marketing and automation, utilize highly effective personalized communications to increase customer engagement and loyalty, and use analytics and targeted campaigns to drive growth with features like email marketing, SMS marketing automation, Aura AI, and WhatsApp. Click the link down below and use code Ginny50 and get 50% off for new paying customers on starter and standard plans for the first 3 months. Click the link down below and use Brevo to simplify your marketing and grow your business. First off, let's go over what estimated quarterly income taxes are. For someone who earns self-employed income, whether you are an entrepreneur, a freelancer, someone who earns 1099 independent contractor income, or a gig worker, then you may be obligated to pay self-employed income taxes. To earn self-employment income, this income is subject to federal income tax, state income tax, and self-employment tax. Now, we're familiar with federal and state income taxes, but there is a third tax that applies to self-employed individuals and small businesses called self-employment tax. This is 15.3% of your net income. And this breaks down into a portion for Medicare and a portion for Social Security. Because self-employed individuals and small businesses are not subject to payroll taxes and don't have that portion removed and paid by their employer and taken out from their paycheck, self-employment tax also applies. Now, if you anticipate that your tax bill is going to be $1,000 or more, then you are likely obligated to pay estimated quarterly income taxes. Estimated quarterly income taxes are essentially what you think your tax bill will be at the end of the year, broken down into 4 equal payments and paid throughout the course of the year in advance. The goal here is to pay off what you estimate you will owe at the end of the year in advance. If you overpay, you get money back in the form of a tax return. However, if you underpay, this amount can be subject to penalties, fees, and interest. It's important to note here that if you are also a W-2 income earner, your self-employment income is still subject to estimated quarterly income taxes. If you have both types of income, you still are most likely obligated to pay estimated quarterly income taxes on that self-employment income amount because it is not regularly having taxes removed from it on your paycheck. Now, it can be quite tricky to estimate the total amount that you need to set aside and pay for estimated quarterly income tax payments. So, number one, it is best to overestimate and receive a refund later down the line, as opposed to having to pay interest and penalties on an underestimated amount. First, estimate your total annual income. This can be difficult to do if you're self-employed, so estimate generously. Next, subtract your deductions. If you have costs of goods sold or other business operating expenses that are qualified business deductions, then you're going to subtract that amount here. What you'll be left with is your net income. Then you are going to calculate the amount of income tax that you will owe based on your tax income bracket. Next, add self-employment tax, which is an additional 15.3% of your net income. Now, while your total tax bill is based on your net income, many entrepreneurs find that estimating based on their gross income allows them a large cushion to ensure that they are overpaying as opposed to underpaying, which could then put you subject to penalties and fees. Everyone's tax amount is going to vary based on whatever tax bracket your income falls under. However, many entrepreneurs find that a safe amount to to use as a rough estimate is 30% of your income. Set this amount aside in a separate bank account so that you do not touch it. Estimated income tax due dates are April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th of the next year. So let's go over how to pay your estimated quarterly income taxes. Your first option is to utilize IRS Direct Pay. This is the easiest option and it is free. Go to the IRS Direct Pay page. Choose Reason for Payment, Estimated Tax. Next, you're going to apply the payment to the current tax year. You will be required to verify your identity. You will need your social security number, your filing status, and your address from last year's tax return. Enter your payment information, including your bank routing number, your account number, and your payment amount. And select the correct quarter. Lastly, submit the payment and take a screenshot or save the confirmation. The second option is to use the IRS's Electronic Federal Tax Payment System, otherwise known as EFTPS. Now, this can take several days because once you are enrolled, you will have to wait to receive a PIN from the IRS through the mail. Once you are logged in, you're going to select Make a Payment and then choose that you are paying your estimated tax on Form 1040-ES. Enter the amount and date, and the benefit about this system is that you can schedule your payments in advance. Now, the IRS allows you to utilize paying with credit or debit cards. Keep in mind that choosing to use a credit or a debit card is going to result in processing fees. These processing fees can vary up and down, but usually range between 1.8% and 2%. Finally, you do have the ability to pay your estimated quarterly income taxes through the mail. In order to do this, you're going to print your 1040-ES payment voucher. This is available at irs.gov. Make your check payable to the United States Treasury and be sure to include your social security number or your EIN, the tax year, and 1040-ES all included in the memo of the payment. Make sure that you mail this to the correct IRS address that is in accordance with your state. Now, I want to make sure that you know how to avoid penalties on your estimated quarterly income taxes. There is a safe harbor rule in place, and in order to be under that safe harbor, you need to ensure that you pay at least 90% of your current year taxes or 100% of last year's taxes. Make sure that you adjust your payments as your income increases. Do not skip quarters, and it is always best to overpay and receive a refund later on. And keep a confirmation of any payments that you make. Lastly, make sure that you avoid these common mistakes. Number one is making sure that you pay enough. Many entrepreneurs forget that self-employment tax is an additional 15.3% that applies in addition to federal and state income taxes. Do not miss your deadlines and keep track of your payments. Make sure that you note the receipt or confirmation number, screenshotting it, downloading it, or saving it, and make sure that you track when those payments were cashed and withdrawn from your bank. Lastly, I want to encourage you to simplify your marketing and grow your business by using Brevo. Click the link down below.